years, for decades and centuries, just honing his skills. Something you should know about high elves also is that they all use magic. So the swordmaster, while his perfection lies with his swords, he can also do a little bit of magic. So let me show you. Right before I go into battle, I might use this ability called Blade of Leaping Gold. So now my sword has basically been enchanted with some magic, and it'll be doing extra damage in combat. Now I'm going to load a test dummy for me to beat on here. This poor guy's taking a lot of punishment today. So right before I go into battle, I'm going to enchant my sword. I'm going to go in and I'm going to fight with the Graceful Sweep ability. Graceful Sweep, every time I use an ability like Graceful Sweep, it builds my balance. I'm trying to improve my balance through combat. So I'll do this once. Now I can do a combo move, a Phoenix Claw, which requires a little bit of balance, a little bit more. It does extra damage there. And finally, if I have enough balance, I can do Dragon Strike, which is really, really powerful. And then finally, I can use other abilities. For example, if I were to have multiple guys fighting me, I might use Vortex and hit several opponents. So if you're fighting a swordmaster, you definitely don't want to be in front of him. You want to all surround him to use the best there, right? And I'm just going to get rid of these guys. Show you one last cool thing about the swordmaster. So he is the tank class for the high elves. It's his job to basically to absorb all the damage. Unlike the other classes, like the black orc that involves using his armor and his sheer bulk, the swordmaster uses precision and his swordcraft to keep you from attacking him. So here's one way he can do that. Say he's protecting his group from an onslaught of ranged abilities. He can use Wall of Darting Steel to block incoming projectiles, and any people who were to try to walk through that twirl of blades would be just cut to ribbons. So that's the swordmaster. Now I want to show you a little bit of the dark elves. Now everywhere where the high elves are noble and good and honorable, the dark elves are the complete opposite. They're all about destruction. They're all about betrayal, backstabbing. So we've got two classes to talk about with the dark elves. There is the first, which is the one that I can't show you in game just today yet, but I can tell you a lot about it, is the Blackguard. The Blackguard is the tank for the dark elves. Unlike the swordmaster who uses precision, the Blackguard is all about brute strength. His signature weapon is a halberd. It's basically a long spear with a blade on the end. It signifies his rank. They're the elite guard of Malekith, the Witch King. So very, very iconic character class here. And as they go into combat, you really want to watch out for these guys, because the longer you fight them, the more they're going to build hatred for you. And they can turn that hatred on you in combat and use it against you. So you really want to finish these guys as quickly as possible. The other class is the Witch Elf, my favorite, for lots of reasons. She's very dangerous. She's the character class that's going to be waiting in the wings. She's going to be taking targets of opportunity. She'll find maybe the person who's dragging behind a little bit, maybe isn't paying attention, and she'll use that opportunity to take them out quickly. She uses guile and agility. So let me just show you a few things she might do. Let me get another test monster here. Our poor test dummy's not paying attention. So before I go into combat, I'm going to poison my blades. All right? With that done, she can also use elixirs to heighten her senses. So I'll do that. And this particular one's called Elixir of Insane Power. This is going to make me much stronger for a short amount of time. And then with that done, I'm going to sneak up here onto my demo guy, and I'm going to use Ferocious Assault. Now, Ferocious Assault is an opener. Once you open it, or once you come into combat, it's the only time you can use it. So you want to be very quick and pick your moment there before you attack. Then we get into the other combo abilities she uses. Slice is a builder, so I'll use that first. I'll build some frenzy points. Maybe I'll do it again. Now I've built some good frenzy up, and I've got mangling cleave. Now this ability I can use anytime I want, but the more I have built up frenzy, the more effective it'll be. Now I've been doing some terrific damage to this guy, but he still is just, I'm not killing him, and I'm getting pretty low on hit points, so I think I'm going to check out of this battle. So something else the Witch Hunter, the Witch Elf is really good with is the agile escape. So watch as I duck out of this. And I'll make a quick getaway. And that is the Witch Elf. And that's it for our High Elf and Dark Elf careers. We have 4 more coming.